Hey YouTube, this is Naoma, and today we're going to start some seeds. It's a little bit too windy to go outside and actually show you what I've got going on. My little 15 by 25 square foot garden. I've got some asparagus planted out there. And I have a 19 by 19 area in the back that I have carrots and beets and strawberries in right now. So today I just wanted to primarily focus on showing you guys what I'm going to be starting, because I've been going crazy since November waiting to start my seeds. Today we're going to start some Echinacea and Marigolds, and we're going to start 3 different kinds of tomatoes. I'm going to start my peas. I'm going to start some jalapeno peppers and some green peppers. And I'm going to show you how I do that. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the soil mix that I use, and we'll work on a different video on how I make that mix. So stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, so I have heirloom marigolds, some Echinacea from Botanical Interest. I really like their seeds. They've got a really good germination rate for me. Some cabbage from Baker Creek, and then I'm also going to do peas. The reason that I'm starting my peas today is because it's really wet here in the early spring, and last year I had a horrible germination rate planting my peas outside. They molded and went bad, and it was just no good. So what I've done here is I've already pre-packed my seed cells, and it's already moistened. So we're just going to sow these seeds and see what happens. Let's do the marigolds first. So I'm just going to put 2 seeds in each tray, or each cell. Now, what I have here is a mixture of worm compost, not worm castings, about 5 cups of vermiculite and 5 cups of perlite, equal parts, and there's some peat moss in there too, but I don't really care for using peat moss. It's not a renewable resource. I've had really good luck germinating seeds and just the compost, vermiculite, and perlite. Alright, next we're going to do our Echinacea. And we're going to do 3 of these per cell. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be 2 or 3. It's just, you know, whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you can break up. You know, basically keep it at what you're, want to do. Okay, so next is the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage that I got from Baker's Creek Seeds. I have not been having very good luck with cabbage in the garden. I'm going to do a couple plants here, and then I'm going to break them up into individual, like, solo cups later. But again, there's 3 or 4 per cell pack, and I can break them up later into individual cups. So this is really the first year that I'm doing my own seed starting. It's just way too expensive to get my garden going from the big box store plants. Plus, I really wanted to do heirloom seeds this year, and this is the best way that I could think of to do it. Okay, So now for my peas, I'm only going to do 1 pea plant per cell pack, and we're going to put it down there about an inch, maybe a half an inch. These aren't really deep, so we're just going to come here with a popsicle stick and dig us a hole about an inch, half an inch. And, you know, just, I don't know, pick out some of the big stuff that's still in here, because it's compost. And, you know, there's some stuff that the worms didn't eat while the compost was finished. There's still some things in there that the worms didn't eat, so we're just going to pull it out. And 1 pea per hole. Okay, now bear with me a minute, and I'm going to go get some more dirt to cover these up with, and I will be right back. Okay, so now instead of watering from the top, I'm going to, oh look, there's a worm. I'm going to actually bottom water all of these, and then after I bottom water, I'm going to drop my light back down. To cover up my seeds that I've already germinated. I've got some catnip, basil and dill, and I started my onions about 2 weeks ago, as well as I have these mystery seeds. I wanted to try growing some tea plants, and I got these seeds from the company that don't look anything like what I was expecting. Alright, so now we're going to mark these. Just popsicle sticks marked with what they are that I've planted, and the date, but I'm not finding the date to be so very important right now. Cabbage and my peas are already marked. Okay, now we're just going to fill the seed tray with water. I don't know why that's not working. So I'm going to let this water stay in here for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and then I'm going to take the water out when I see that the tops of all the cell packs are damp. It's already pre-moistened. I never ever let my seeds starting mix dry out. So next on the agenda is going to be tomatoes and peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and do those, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here's what I've got. My onions are up, my dill's up, my basil is up. Over here I have sage and lavender in the germination process. There's also lavender right there next to the dill. I've only got 4 seed packs of dill, and then 2 of lavender there and 2 of lavender over there. And what I did was I just broadcasted my seeds in each cell, like overseeded them, because here in about a week or 2 I'm going to go ahead and take my herbs out and get them into solo cups. So now that the seeding process is finished here, I have got marigolds, echinacea, cabbage, peas, bell peppers, and over here I have 2 types of tomatoes, indeterminate and determinate. I have Roma's beefsteaks, big boys, and a heritage heirloom, and then I've also got my jalapenos right here in the front. So I'm gonna drop my light down. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. These seeds should be up in about a week or 2, and I will see y'all then. Thanks. Bye.